we develop socially, emotionally, and intellectually as adults is a complex series of interrelated changes. Countless psychologists and philosophers have attempted to understand when and why our thoughts and behaviours change as we age. One of the most notable is the work of Erick Erickson, a psychoanalyst who created a theory of social development. His 8 life stages describe the way in which our identities are formed and how we interact with the world around us. Erickson's ideas, while not dealing specifically with physical health, do highlight the close relationship between our psychological and physiological well-being. The final 3 stages of his theory deal with adulthood. The first begins around the age of 20, focusing on the intimacy versus isolation conflict.
So the young adult is striving to create those long-standing and strong relationships that help give them an idea of belonging in the world. So if that isn't achieved, if there is difficulty achieving that interpersonal relationship, there can be a sense of isolation and that we don't quite know our place in the world.
As young adults, we're actively establishing our identities and preparing to make long-term commitments with others. We are more capable of forming intimate, reciprocal relationships and also willing to sacrifice those bonds we feel don't satisfy our needs. However, the threat of underdeveloped intimacy can lead to isolation. The danger of isolating ourselves too much from people and new experiences can harm our overall health. According to Erickson, the second conflict of adulthood occurs in our mid-30s. He defined generativity as the concern of establishing and guiding the next generation. This stage focuses on our contributions to society and the threat of dissatisfaction if we don't achieve our life goals.
So this middle stage that Erick Erickson refers to is when the adult is really trying to make its mark on the world, either through the children that they are teaching and trying to pass on ideas of culture and responsibility, but also through their work and making a mark on society. So he's talking about generativity, which is really what kind of productive life we can lead. If that doesn't occur, if we fail to feel that we are making our mark, that we've achieved the life that we've set out to lead, there can be this idea of stagnation, feeling lost, not quite knowing what to do.
If we believe our life has been unproductive, we can stagnate, which in turn may create a feeling of hopelessness. This is also known as a midlife crisis, and its effect on an individual's health can be severe. As we enter the latter part of our life, the final conflict emerges. Erickson calls this stage integrity versus despair. This is a period of reflection. We develop feelings of contentment and integrity if we believe we've led a meaningful life. Or we may develop a sense of despair if we believe the opposite.
It's all about looking back. Have we lived the life that we wanted to lead? Have we set out and achieved our goals? And if we've done that, then we can look back and have a sense of integrity about ourselves and what we've achieved in the world. If we look back and we don't see that we've lived the life that we wanted to lead, that can lead to a sense of despair and negative feelings towards and fear of death.
Generally, our productivity will have slowed due to retirement, allowing time for contemplation and assessment of our achievements.
But generally speaking, it's a positive outlook on life. You want to think about things you can do rather than things you can't do.
I think we become more secure in our own skin. So maybe when you're going through adolescence, you're less confident in who you are as a person. So as you grow older, you become more confident in yourself and who you are as a person. So you need to maybe put less effort into impressing other people for the sake of it.
Well, I guess your responsibility and accountability changes quite significantly. You have pressures of paying bills, making sure you do well in work so that you have a job, most importantly, you advance in your career. A lot of these do cause a lot of duress.
Obviously, these stages of development will differ for everyone. Where we're born, our social and physical environments, and the choices we make all contribute to how and when we change.